I'm here again. Why can't he just work with me?
Okay.
My asthma, it's just really been bad. I've been off work on a medical leave, and I explained it to him. I even explained that I was hospitalized, and I'm doing the best that I can.
Right.
I'm waiting. And he'll say things like, well, who else do you have to pay? That's none of his business, and I already feel like I told him he stresses me out. But the way he says to me, we pay $1,000 to take you to court. Well, don't take me to court.
Right from the start, we see frustration boiling over. A tenant, juggling medical leave, financial hardship, and a landlord unwilling to compromise, is now forced to stand before a judge. This isn't just about money. It's about dignity, survival, and whether the court will show compassion or cold enforcement. Stick around, because what unfolds in this courtroom reveals both the limits of the law and the humanity behind it.
$505.
Okay. She paid the 1646 or whatever
On Monday, yes.
on Monday. Got it.
I don't understand why Robert, hopefully you're watching.
Pardon?
Here's where the stakes become crystal clear. She's not dodging rent. She's dealing with serious health issues, including hospitalizations, while trying to catch up financially. Notice how she repeatedly emphasizes her effort and willingness to pay. But here's the kicker: in landlord-tenant cases, even genuine hardship often doesn't excuse late payments. What do you think? Should medical emergencies buy tenants more time, or is business still business?
Not you, Your Honor. First, let me state my name, Regina Agnew.
Thank you. I was going to ask, but you seem like you.
No, I'm really under a lot of
Okay.
stress. My asthma, it's just really been bad. I've been off work on a medical leave, and I explained it to him. I even explained that I was hospitalized, and I'm doing the best that I can.
Right.
I'm waiting on medical payments. And when I spoke with him on Monday, before making the payment, I said that you had stated in my Zoom last week that to see if I can work something out with with
Right.
people at the office manager. Excuse me. So
Just take your time. Okay.
So I said that to him. So because we're in September now, so September is due, obviously. And so he told me to, well, that's something that our attorney would do. I said, well, so then I told him that I'll come in the office because I had a follow-up appointment from being hospitalized with my primary doctor on Tuesday, but I didn't make it in the office to see him. I'm trying to get myself together because I miss making the money that I make, So I didn't make it into the office to have a conversation with.
This is the emotional breaking point. She's not just battling bills, she's battling communication breakdowns. Instead of working with her, the landlord throws in the threat of non-renewal. And let's be honest, that stings. Imagine facing eviction while living in a unit that she says feels more like a run-down motel than the Hampton her landlord pretends it is. Do you see this as a power play, or a landlord protecting their investment?
With him. And he's not so easy to have a conversation with because I can say to him, like you recall me a couple months ago in here, I said, I can pay, this and that amount. And he'll say things like, well, who else do you have to pay? That's none of his business, and I already feel like I told him he stresses me out. Communication is everything. And when I try to have a conversation with him, he likes to really kind of, well, the owner said that they're not going to renew your lease. Well, the owners act like I live in the Hamptons, with the old vintage closet doors and bulky paint on the wall. So since they bringing me to court, because I felt like he really didn't have to bring me to court because Of course, yes, I need a roof over my head. I'm gonna make the payments. I'm not a freeloader. I like nice things in life, but the way that apartment looked, no, 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 that does not equate with what I like. And here it is. I'm here again. Why can't he just work with me? And they already half do this and do that. I'm at the point where I feel like I already spoke with my benefits rep.
That statement is huge. We pay funds as thousand to take you to court. Many viewers don't realize that filing and attorney fees often get passed down to the tenant. Even if the amount seems excessive, courts are expensive, and for someone already scraping by, that extra 1,000 feels like adding insult to injury. Should landlords have to eat those costs, or is it fair to push them on the tenant? Let me know your take.
UAW Legal Services, where I need to get me an attorney. That's something have to come out of my pocket. So I will. That's just something grandkids won't get for a little minute. It's all right. But the way he says to me, we pay $1,000 to take you to court. But don't take me to court.
All right.
I pay my court costs. And I'm saying all of this, Your Honor, to say the moral of it all is he is not easy to work with. And I need my reserve oxygen, seeing that he's not, being accepted and grateful for it.
So let me ask this. 1505, when do you think you can get that
The
paid?
26th. I told him
paid?
that I can make that payment.
Okay.
It could be paid by the 26th. And that's when he said, well, Doc, I don't know. It depends on what my attorney says.
This is a key legal moment. The judge steps in with authority, reminding everyone he has the final say. By adjourning until the 26th, he gives the tenant one last lifeline: pay the balance by the deadline, or face the consequences. Judges often walk a tightrope here, balancing fairness with enforcing the contract. Would you call this a fair compromise, or just delaying the inevitable?
Well, doesn't matter right now what they say, because I'm adjourned. Can you get it paid early in the day?
On the 26th, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna adjourn this case out to the 26th, because I'm gonna have the final say. That'd be at 3
Thank you.
o'clock.
I appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you, man.
I really appreciate you being a fair judge. You're stern, but you're fair.
Stern?
Yes.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh, yeah, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Alan told me to be that way, because I wasn't that way before.
Notice how quickly the tone shifts. After a heated back and forth, the tenant praises the judge for being stern but fair. That's powerful. In a courtroom, respect matters. Even when rulings feel tough, the way a judge communicates can make or break trust. Question for you: would you rather have a judge who's strict but fair, or lenient but unpredictable?
Seeing that I have to be on your docket, I prefer to be on this docket than a criminal docket,
That's probably true. All right, so get the balance paid by then.
Okay.
And if you have everything paid prior to that point and you're sure you got everything paid, you don't need to appear.
Okay, good, because I'm
Okay.
scheduled released to return to work in another week. So
Okay. All right. So let's see if we can get that done, get it worked out, and then they'll just dismiss it if you get it.
Okay, thank you.
You have a
Thank
blessed
you.
weekend.
God bless you. You have a blessed one.
So here's the takeaway: the tenant, battling health struggles and financial setbacks, now has until September 26 to pay up. The judge balanced firmness with compassion, making it clear this is the final chance. Cases like this highlight the tension between law and empathy, showing us how fragile housing security can be when life throws curveballs. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.